For men, hair loss starts as soon as you turn 18. The problem is most men don't know how to prevent this. So today, I'm going to show you 6 ways how you can fix your hair. Now, before I even show you any of this, you need to understand this concept or none of this will make sense. 90% of your hair loss is because of something called DHT. DHT is a hormone that comes from testosterone, and it plays a role at deepening your voice, building muscle through puberty. But as you age, your DHT weakens and it shrinks your hair follicles, which is what leads to hair loss. So now that you understand this, our enemy is DHT, and in today's video, I'm gonna break it down into 2 parts. First, I'm gonna show you 3 ways to make your body stop producing DHT, and then I'm gonna show you 3 ways so you can block DHT from binding to your hair follicles. 1, you're gonna reduce hair loss with products you already have in your kitchen. Everyone's using minoxidil to stop hair loss, but you have something just as powerful right in your kitchen. You see, the key to reducing the DHT, which is responsible for hair loss in your body, is decreasing the amount of inflammation in your scalp, which is what forces the production of DHT. For many guys, this might seem complicated, actually quite simple, and you can do it at home with an ingredient you probably already own. In a recent study, researchers took a group of 76 men and put them into 2 groups. One group consumed an edible oil every day. Let's call that edible oil A. The second group consumed a different edible oil. Let's call that edible oil B. After 24 weeks, the researchers analyzed the growth, thickness, and numbers of hairs on each guy's scalp. The results? The group that consumed edible oil A saw a drastic 40% increase in the amount of hair on their head, while the group that consumed edible oil B only saw a 10% increase. The key takeaway here is that oil A, which was pumpkin seed oil, is a fantastic DHT blocker, so you can grow thicker hair. So here's what you're gonna do. I want you to go to your drawer and grab an edible oil. Obviously, you can use olive oil and coconut oil, but according to study, the best one will be pumpkin oil. You're gonna take a tablespoon of this pumpkin oil or whatever edible oil you have, and then you're gonna massage it into your scalp for about 20 minutes right before you take a shower. Once the time is up, hop in the shower and shampoo all the oil as you normally would. Just doing this, you will see a massive improvement in the health and thickness of your hair, because according to the study, the oil can increase it by 40%, and it was free. I'm gonna show you 5 more ways to fix your hair. 2, you're gonna use the right shower for your hair type. You see, the temperature in your shower can either increase or decrease your DHT production, which is the hormone responsible for hair loss. But it's not as simple as just using hot or cold water. Now, there is an ideal temperature for each hair type. So I'm gonna show you how to test your hair type to see what hair type you have, and then what temperature you should use for your hair type. First, I want you to grab a glass of water, then grab a brush and grab just 1 strand of hair. You're gonna place that strand of hair in your glass of water. If your hair floats, like mine does, and it doesn't sink, that means you have fine or dry hair. If it sinks slowly and then just floats around the middle of the cup, it means you have normal hair. But if you notice your hair goes straight to the bottom and just sinks to the bottom, it means you have oily hair. Now, if you have fine or dry hair, you want to keep your water temperature between 85 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 and 33 degrees Celsius. The easiest way to do this is with a thermometer. You only have to do this once, set the water temperature, take a temperature of your water, and then with the permanent marker, you can mark exactly where that temperature is. So every time you hop in the shower, you get the right temperature. If you have normal hair, your temperature should be between 90 and 95 degrees Fahrenheit or between 33 and 36 degrees Celsius. Finally, for oily hair, you can actually go hotter. You can be anywhere between 95 and 100 degrees Fahrenheit or between 36 and 39 degrees Celsius. This helps manage all that over oil production effectively without increasing DHT production. Number 3, your shampoo is making your hair fall out. See, when it comes to shampoo, here's everything it should and should not contain on the ingredient list to stop DHT production, the hormone responsible for your hair loss. It should contain flaxseed. These are natural DHT inhibitors that help control inflammation on your scalp. It shouldn't contain sulfates, as they naturally strip away your oils. This is what leads to dryness and potentially worsening your scalp inflammation. It should contain biotin, which nourishes and strengthens the scalp while supporting healthy hair growth. It shouldn't contain isopropanol, as it dries out the scalp and weakens hair follicles over time. time. Look, tracking all of that can be somewhat difficult. That's why taking a hair growth formula like the one from Growplex is so essential. This has everything you need, including the biotin I just mentioned. Within 7 months of you taking this stuff, you will start noticing substantial hair growth. And that's not just my experience telling you that. That's actual reviews. 81% of their customers, after 7 months of taking this stuff, have seen their hair become stronger. It should also contain something called saw palmetto, as this is a well-known natural DHT inhibitor that can help slow down hair thinning. It shouldn't contain sodium chloride, as this is a well-known thickening agent that dries out your scalp and makes your hair brittle. It should also contain buckwheat root, which can inhibit the conversion of testosterone into DHT, helping reduce hair loss. It shouldn't contain diethanolamine, as it damages your natural keratin, weakening your hair follicles and causing hair thinning. If all of that sounds way too complicated for you, just use what I use, bro. I use the Vitaform hair growth formula from Growplex. It's minoxidil, which you know scientifically works, but it also has a ton of natural DHT blocking ingredients, some of which, like the ones I'm just mentioning. And the easy part is, you just have to do 2 pumps at the top of your scalp. I do this every night. I massage it in and I go to sleep. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep my hair for the rest of my life because of this stuff. And it's not just my words saying this. 81% of their customers saw significant hair growth from just using this for 7 months. This is a man's smartest decision buying this stuff. And finally, your product should contain ketoconazole for its DHT blocking property, which promote hair growth. It shouldn't contain formaldehyde, as overexposure to this chemical can irritate the scalp and lead to hair loss. Now, if you're like me and you want to save the time of not having to read all these single ingredients in all your hair products, listen to your older brother. I did the hard work for you, so you don't have to. All you got to do is look good. If you guys want to check out Vitafoam, which has all the ingredients I just mentioned that are good for blocking DHT, plus minoxidil, which has been scientifically proven to regrow your hair, click the link down below. You're going to find it at the lowest price possible right now. They're running their Black Friday sale. This is the time that you want to stock up on this stuff to actually save your hair. Now, by this point, we have now reduced the amount of DHT your body is producing by applying pumpkin oil, by using the right shower temperature, and now by using the right ingredients in your hair products. However, some DHT will still be produced. You won't block all of it. So now, I gotta show you 3 ways to prevent whatever DHT you have from binding to your hair follicles. Number 4, eat these 5 foods to stop your hair loss. Look, when it comes to hair loss and fixing your hair, everybody focuses on what products you're applying to the top of your head, but nobody thinks about what you put inside of your body, which is just as important. So I'm gonna keep it straightforward with you. Here is a list of top 5 foods you should be eating to block DHT, which is what causes your hair loss, and strengthen your hair. The first one, it's green tea. This contains EGCG, which is a natural DHT blocker, and it also stimulates hair growth. Now, you can replace your morning coffee with green tea, or you can do what I do. Grab a bottle of water, drop a green tea bag in it, and just sip on that water all day. I also like to combine it with my Complex 10 hair growth supplement. This supplement contains green tea extract, which contains that EGCG that's in the green tea bags as well, and it's the same brand that I use for my minoxidil that I was just showing you in the bathroom. The next one, it's coconut. See, the lauric acid found in coconut oil is a proven DHT blocker, and the easiest way to consume this daily is through coconut water. I drink one of these a day. Next are onions, which are rich in quercetin. Quercetin inhibits DHT by preventing testosterone to transform over to DHT. So whenever you're at Chipotle, ask for extra onions. Next is turmeric, which contains curcumin, which can lower DHT by blocking the enzyme that creates it. And finally, it's pumpkin seeds, which are packed with zinc, which is known to block DHT. All of these are natural, and you should enrich your diet with these to stop your hair loss. And if you want to make it as simple as possible, every ingredient I just showed you is also in Growplex's Complex 10 hair growth supplement. If you combine this with their Vitafoam and you do this daily, bro, I just fixed all your hair problems, and it's gonna be way cheaper than all these ingredients because right now they're running a Black Friday sale. If I were you, I'd click the link down below, check it out. This is the best price you're ever gonna get, and you're gonna save your hair. Number 5, use this scalp exfoliant to grow more hair. Boys, do not just exfoliate your face, exfoliate your scalp as well, and you'll never deal with hair loss again. This is because recent studies have found that exfoliating your scalp is crucial for blocking DHT, the hormone responsible for our hair loss. So I'm gonna show you how to do a homemade hair scrub that you could do from your kitchen. First, you need to buy some activated charcoal powder. You can get this at your local store or on Amazon. Next, you will mix the charcoal with 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. You're gonna blend it together until you have a thick paste-like texture. Then, apply it to your scalp, massaging it similar to what you would do with shampoo. For best results, it's better if you do it on wet hair, and massage is better, and you want to let it sit for 10 minutes. Then you just wash it out. If you start doing this at least once a week, you're going to unclog your pores and your hair follicles, and also decrease the amount of DHT your hair scalp is producing, making your hair grow thicker and fuller. Number 6, make your hair grow faster by using this massage technique. Here is how you're gonna massage your head for hair regrowth and also to block the hormone that's causing your hair loss, which is DHT. During a recent study, researchers found that when you use a specific massage technique, participants saw a 75% increase in hair growth and hair density. And here's how you're gonna do it. First, you can do this on dry hair, or you can apply a small amount of edible oil to make it easier. Then, just using your fingertips, you're gonna gently apply circular motions, going both clockwise and counterclockwise. You're gonna cover your whole scalp, but you're gonna focus on areas where hair thinning is the most common in men, which is your temples, your crown, and your hairline. You wanna perform this massage for about 10 minutes in the morning. You can do this while you shower, and then 10 minutes at night. You wanna make sure that you do this daily, and after a while, you're gonna see significant results because the more you do this, the more blood flow you increase and nutrients get delivered to your hair scalp, which prevents the DHT production and helps your hair grow faster. If you do this, plus all the other tips I just showed you in this video, you'll not only stop DHT production, you're gonna block it and finally fix your hair.